Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back.
Hey guys, today we are here to review issue 14 of Darth Vader.
Yes, we are reviewing Burning Seas Part 2.
Part 2?
Part 2?
Yeah. And Burning Seas it is because we start the issue off with the battle of
Mon Cala.
that Mon Cala.
Basically.
I'm deferring to you on that one.
So as we left the last episode, technically, last issue, the Empire is coming down on Mon Cala because they believe that the king killed their
Assassinated their ambassador during negotiations. Right. Well, after negotiations.
It wasn't them.
No.
It was Vader.
It was.
And the... Inquisitors. So yeah, it's just a huge battle. They're destroying stuff.
Yep.
They are doing it well. So they do land, and Vader's making his way, and he wants to get up to the king, and the ninth sister, the eighth sister, I believe, as well, the 10th brother,
the ninth sister and the 10th brother. Yes.
There we go.
So the ninth sister actually asks Vader, how are we going to find this Jedi, right? Mm-hmm. And Vader says, the king will go to the king and he will give up the location of the Jedi. And the 10th brother is basically like, how are you so certain that the king's even going to be here? He's probably evacuated already.
No.
And so we keep in mind that Vader, Anakin, knows who the king is. And basically, tells the ninth brother, no. I know exactly who he is. He won't leave his people.
Right, and what's cool is that we get a flashback to the Clone Wars, and we get to see the king there, and he's kind of just negotiating with. They kind of could have kept this out because we don't know who this alien person he was talking to is. It was just kind of a quick shot of the king back in the day, and it was just kind of a narrative from.
I thought the king was the human form person.
That's the king.
Yeah, confused me. For
yeah,
a
it
bit.
did. I mean, it's kind of a quick little shot, but. All in all, he's basically saying the king will not leave his people. He will not desert the planet.
Yep.
And so we do get a shot of the king in his round table with Commander Akbar. He's not, Commander Akbar. Admiral Akbar yet. He's kind of young.
And basically they're giving they're talking about plans on what to do here. Basically what is going on is they are evacuating all the people that are on the surface of the planet underground. Underwater.
Right.
Yep.
Because they're a fish type species, so the majority of their population and their city is actually under the sea.
Yeah.
The only stuff that's above the water is kind of like their I wouldn't say their communication type towers and things, but I think their whole planet is basically full, the majority is water.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of land surface there. And I think that they're kind of discussing, and I think the king also mentions about, communicating back with the Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll try to talk to him first and see what he might think.
Well, he actually presses their little button thing that gives a little hologram or whatever the heck you want to call that. Mm-hmm. And it goes directly to the...
Tarkin.
Commander Tarkin.
Governor Tarkin at the moment. So
I don't understand this stuff. Anyway, and the king is asking Tarkin, why are you attacking us? Mm-hmm. And Tarkin replies, you knowingly assassinated one of our people,
right.
We are trying to negotiate with you.
Yeah, we are giving you basically a military response for the actions that you did. That is why I'm doing this. So, and the king is just, he's continually saying, we took no part in this, and Tarkin, he's just not hearing it at all.
The king actually kind of gives a little threat to him too, and basically says, look, if you continue to advance on us, then we will have no choice but to defend ourselves.
Right. And even Tarkin mentions that he knows every piece of weaponry that the Mon Calas have. He knows that the king is going to do what he can to get his people below the sea and off the surface. So he knows exactly what the king is planning to do.
Yeah. He also knows that they plan on retaliating, because the whole king's plan back when he was talking to his his admirals and his generals was, let's get all the people underground, get our citizens safe, and then we can mount a counteroffensive and attack from below. And Tarkin knows this. Right. Tarkin says, look, I don't know how it's going to happen, but prepare the battalion. They're going to attack once they get all their people below.
Yep. And so we actually get to find out who the mysterious Jedi was.
Some red-horned guy.
Josh was thinking it was Luke, and I was like, no, Luke is a baby. You were also thinking could have been Obi-Wan, which that could have been.
I didn't say it was Luke.
You did it first.
No. I said it was going to be
camera.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, off camera I think you did, but you were joking. Anyway.
Whatever.
But yes, it was Master Bar. I believe that, he's just a horned, kind of red-looking dude. But
Hellboy.
Yeah, Hellboy. He is actually with other Jedi survivors from Order 66, from the Purge and the Jedi Academy. And he's explaining that he knows who Darth Vader is. He's explaining to his younger Jedi that it is Anakin Skywalker. And he gives them a brief history of who he was. He was thought to be the savior of the Jedi, to bring balance to the Force, the chosen one, yes.
It was cool because we get a little shot of young Anakin, and that was pretty cool. But
because he said he sparred him a couple times, and he said he was absolutely amazing. His talent was by far vastly better than what he's ever seen.
Yeah. He also goes back to when Anakin killed all of the younglings, and shows footage of young Anakin.
Security footage,
Security footage of
that
him
wasn't deleted.
killing Jedi, and he mentions that he wiped out the younglings. What I found most interesting about this is that who was this Jedi again? What's his name?
Master Bar.
Master Bar is telling these other Jedi, look, what we need to understand is how this happened, how they were able, without us knowing, to so quickly annihilate us.
Yeah, and his younglings are just listening to him, and as he explains how he became Darth Vader, that he is full of evil inside and out, and that the power of the dark side cannot erase his past. And his younglings are kind of quick to be like, oh, let's get out there and take Vader down. And Master Bar's like, you have no idea who you're talking about. This dude
he's like, he is the
very
most powerful person being in the universe.
Yeah, so it was interesting to see, some remnants of the Jedi Order still alive, and that they were able to escape, and they're trying to help the king.
But they also recognize that they're being slowly hunted as well.
Yes, they are being hunted, and he's hoping that he can persuade the king to kind of listen to his idea. So he gets in contact with the king, a little holographic contact, and he's telling him that you must you must take everyone off the surface, including yourself, and get under the water, because the Empire is not going to stop. Like, they're not going to leave here.
They're not going to leave.
They're not going to just automatically think, oh, they're not here, let's just leave. No, they're going to stay. And he's like, you must know this. You have to get out. You have to do what you can, try to save them all. And we see, I love the panel where we see it's at the bottom of the ocean. We see this little tink, and that's their kind of special weapon. And we get to see it to its full glory here pretty soon.
Was that what that was?
Yeah. It was a little tink because it's actually coming up. So the king is giving, Akbar and his others orders to get everyone off the surface. And by the time he kind of gets done speaking with them, he comes face to face with the man. Vader has found him.
Yep. And I love when Vader first comes in, he's like, Your Majesty.
Yeah. Punches him or kicks him. And he actually tells the Ninth Sister to do his work. So I believe the Ninth Sister is kind of using the Force to go into his mind to try to use his powers to find where the Jedi is. And then all of a sudden, we get a shot from the Imperial Star Destroyer that one of the people said, hey, we're getting seismic readings that something is coming up from the floor of the ocean.
And it looks like whales.
It looks like
coming out of the
blue
water.
Whales, but they're purple.
Yeah.
So these massive whales come up, and once they come out of the water, they splash back down, which makes a huge tidal wave. And it's actually destroying the city. It's putting everything underwater. The Inquisitors are trying to use their power, the Force, to push the water back. Even Vader tries to. Yeah. And Vader actually, you see this huge beam of light, Vader just using all of his power, and nothing happens. the water engulfs
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. We cut to Tarkin and the commander basically pleading with Tarkin saying, look, sorry, you know, it's my fault. I will do everything that I can to make up for this.
Because Tarkin said, how did we not know they had this type of weaponry?
Yep.
How did we not know this? And that's when his other commander was like pleading with him, I am so sorry. I will do what I can. And then Tarkin says, well, I hope that you do. Because it's a long way down to the ocean.
Yeah.
Basically threatening him, saying, if you don't do it, I'm just going to throw you overboard or throw you off the ship and send you down there. And then it's a to be continued because he asked if you heard from Vader,
Yep.
and he says that I haven't heard from him. He's not responding, and we see Vader underneath the water, and you know, from being engulfed by all the massive waves, and that's where that comic ends. And the next issue cover is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So he's underwater. He's got his lightsaber, and we know Vader's not done.
No,
he's not done. But we don't know what happened to all of the Mon Cala, the calamari. So we assume probably since they're type of a fish, they're probably fine. They're underwater. Yeah. They're alive. Yeah. But we don't know about the Inquisitors. We don't know about Vader right now. But all in all, it was a good issue.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
I loved it. Yeah,
we've enjoyed every single issue.
Yep.
He's not big into Star Wars, but I am slowly getting him there.
Yeah, I do like Star Wars.
No, he does.
It's just I haven't caught up on everything. So as you can see when I'm reviewing this, it's like, who's that again?
It's the first comic that he's actually read of Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah, so slowly getting him there, guys.
Yep.
Slowly getting him there. So let us know what you think, and let us know how disgusting this cover is. Just
I do like that.
Look at it.
Yeah, the head's popping out of the water. I do like that.
That's good. Do you think, like, as he comes out of the water, as he's breathing, it's like gurgling too from the water? Like,
it's like coming out of his mask.
And that's the thing. I wonder how he can breathe underwater.
Well, he's in a hyperbaric chamber that's filled with water.
But he usually
are tubes.
But he has tubes and a mask on so he can breathe. So it's interesting.
It's Vader, man.
It is Vader. So it's interesting how his suit, you know, when you think he'd have an electrical surge. He's like, boo. All right, guys. Let us know your thoughts of Darth Vader issue 14. Let us know if you are enjoying this series from Charles Soule. I absolutely love Charles Soule's take of where he started this series. It's awesome. It's Vader.
Yeah.
It's the shiz.
It is.
Yeah. So
let us know what you guys think. Follow us at NocBro Nation on Twitter. Give the video a thumbs up. Let us know how you feel.
Feel free to subscribe if you're new and hit that bell icon so you always be notified when we are posting Darth Vader reviews and other content. Stay tuned for the next issue. We're NocBro Nation. We're out.